guys, it's me Soda. Welcome back to another video. Today I have an exciting video that I've been really looking forward to doing. AQUA Dragons actually reached out to me and wanted to do a collab with me. So they sent me some of their products to make a little video series on with you guys. So I'm very excited. You guys might know I have actually made a video on AQUA Dragons before. That one wasn't a sponsored video, but I really liked them and I had a lot of fun raising them. So I'm very excited to try out this set that they sent me. This one is the AQUA Dragons Deluxe Deep Sea Habitat with LED lights. How cool is that? The last one I did was an egg-shaped little habitat, and this one's a lot bigger and has lights in it, which is really cool. I can't wait to see that. And this little pack is just a little bonus pack they also sent me, just with some extra like food and eggs, like in case I need it, which is cool. So what I'm gonna do, this video is gonna be like the opening of this set and setting it up and showing you guys how to do it, and then in about 3 or 4 weeks I'm gonna make another video where I show you guys like the growing process. I'm gonna be like filming all the time to like watch them grow, and also I will be updating it on my Instagram and my TikTok account, so make sure you also follow me on there if you want to see them grow in like real time, you know. But this one's just gonna be opening this up and setting it up. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think brine shrimp are really cool. This is what these are called, so you can actually see a little picture over here. Yeah, the real name is brine shrimp is what these guys are, and I do actually feed these to my fish sometimes, but I think they do also make like really cool pets. They're a lot easier than like, you know, actual fish. You don't need to feed them as much, you don't even need to clean the tank, but we'll go into that later. So let's open it up. I will turn the camera around in a bit to give you a better look, but I really want to see how the lights work because that's just a cool little feature. Also, I just want to read the back. It says, AQUA Dragons look like tiny, three-eyed, long-tailed, hairy-headed dragons that grow up to 1 centimeter long. They swim and play gracefully in their fascinating aquatic underwater world. Care for them and you'll see them eat, grow, swim, play, and even reproduce. And all you need is a bottle of water, 350 mils to 380 mils of bottled water. That's the only other thing you need for these guys. They come with everything else. Here it all is in the box. This tank is so big too. Another interesting thing about brine shrimp is they actually don't have any pain receptors, so these guys actually don't feel any pain. They're very different to like normal fish. With regular fish like the ones I have in the back here. I have goldfish and I have tropical tank over here. They're very different. You need to have like a cycled tank, which is a long process of building up beneficial bacteria. But with AQUA Dragons, you don't need to do any of that. They pretty much like just need bottled water, and the little packet has everything they need, which is like salt, because they are technically salt water, so I'm pretty sure they have salt in there as well. Okay, I want to see how this light works. Is there batteries in here? Oh, there is! Oh, it's so bright too. This is so cool. Okay, this is awesome. It's gonna look a lot better like at night as well, so you can like watch them. This is perfect because usually I use like a little lamp and I just put it by the tank to see them. This is so much better. Also, the little pictures, you can actually remove these. It is just a little plastic thing, so you can take them off if you want. I'm gonna keep it on there though. I think it's cute and, you know, makes it look like a little environment. Alright, so it also came with our food and our eggs, of course, in these little packets. And we also got a pipette, which is great because I literally mentioned in my other video where I did some AQUA Dragons, this is a good idea to have one of these to help you like blow into the water to help oxygen flow through the water, because they do need to have oxygen in the water. This is very good that they come with one. I wonder if it actually says in the instructions like to use it. I'll have a look at that in a second. We also got a little magnifying glass, which is perfect, and also there's a little spoon for like the food and stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna turn my camera around and get a better look so we can put in the eggs and stuff. Alright, so I've got everything on my desk here. Also another quick just disclaimer, this is a sponsored video. AQUA Dragons sent me these products for free for a review, and I'm also being paid to review it. However, I'm not being told what to say. This is an honest review. I mean, I already know that I like AQUA Dragons because I have used them before in a non-sponsored video, but it's important that you guys know that this is sponsored. Alright, so we have everything here. So this is just some stuff about the batteries. What is this one? AQUA Dragons are living beings and like all pets require care. Please read and follow instructions provided carefully. Alright, that's good. We love that. I'm honestly tempted to try this app. And then these are our instructions. They do have it in multiple languages, which is why it's quite big, but it's really just like this page here. Yeah, the rest is in a different languages. Ooh, this is cool. Little life cycle of the brine shrimp and some little aqua dragon facts. All right, very nice. So here's our cool little tank. It's so cool. You can change the batteries if you need to. Water, so you do need to use bottled water for these guys. It doesn't matter what brand it is, it's just the brand that I'm using. We have our food, which we won't need until they hatch, and then this is our eggs. Tip the full contents of this packet into the tank with room temperature bottled water and maintain the habitat constantly at no less than 17 degrees Celsius, which is 62 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is an important thing. It is important to keep these guys at a stable temperature. If it is colder than 17 degrees Celsius, it can take them longer to hatch, or they might not hatch at all. So it is important to try and keep it stable at no less than 17 degrees Celsius. The eggs will start to hatch immediately, but the aqua dragons are so tiny that you should not expect to see them until 24 to 72 hours later, when they've grown enough to be visible to the naked eye. And I believe that this packet also has like salt in it, which they do need to survive. All right, so let's just do that. So we can take this off and put our water in. All right. Oh, this might spill everywhere because this bottle is, oh God. I need to try not to get the batteries wet. Okay, I'm gonna take it off of this so the batteries don't get wet. Oh God. Oh, I'm spilling it everywhere. Oh my God. Okay, try not to spill water everywhere like I did. All right, perfect. We've got our water in there. Very nice. And you don't need to do water changes or anything like that like you do with like normal fish, because the water shouldn't get dirty. As long as you're not overfeeding them, then you shouldn't have any problems with the water, as well as don't keep them in direct sunlight, because this could cause algae to grow, but it also could cause the tank to overheat. Just keep that in mind. But you can like top up the water with just some more bottled water, like if the water starts like evaporating and stuff. Okay, so let's put our eggs in. It also says if the water gets dirty, stop feeding them for a few days until it clears up. It also says we recommend that you aerate the tank a few times a week and leave the lid open so aqua dragons get enough oxygen, which I really like that it says that, because that is an important thing that I feel like people forget about. They do need to get that oxygen in the water, so this is important to do this a few times a week. I'm excited. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had some aqua dragons, so let's cut it open and pour it in. All right, just easy as that. And then now we just gotta wait, and we can actually see the eggs floating at top of the water right now. So I want to try and see how long I can keep these. Last time it was a few months, like 4 months I think. So let's see if we can try to do this for like half a year or something. That would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, we don't need this yet. So we feed this after 1 day of seeing the aqua dragon hatchlings, feed them with 1 level spoonful of food. Then feed once every few days. If the water becomes murky, hold off feeding for an extra day or 2. Overfeeding causes bacteria to grow in the water, which consumes the oxygen your aqua dragons need to breathe. Do not feed food more often than indicated. That's really good that they say that. I like how they explain why you can't feed more food, because it, you know, consumes oxygen that they need. That's very cool, like that. And you see the little like red dots? Those are the eggs. So there's actually quite a lot of eggs in here. You can see all floating at the top. And then soon those eggs will hatch. So yeah, that's the end of part 1. So you have to wait till the next video to see them growing up. I'm sorry if you wanted to see it now, but we're doing this like live this time, you know? Last time I think I filmed for like 2 months. This time I'm gonna do it live, okay? So you can keep an eye on my socials, Instagram and TikTok. I will be posting a few TikToks of the growing process, as well as I'm gonna be filming for the next 3 to 4 weeks, and then I'll put that all together on a video for you guys later, so you'll see that part 2 later. And also, since it's almost Christmas, I do think this is a great gift, especially for a kid who like really wants a pet. Maybe they really want fish, but you just like can't do that right now, or maybe they're too young to like properly care for fish. You know, you get them these aqua dragons. They're a lot easier, they don't need much care, and they look really cool like once you see them. I think they're really entertaining anyway, so I would recommend them. And not just for kids either, like honestly, I think this is super fun for adults as well, like myself. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Stay tuned. Bye! Also, look how cool this looks with my filming lights off. I still have one light on, my main light, but with my filming lights off, this looks so cool. Actually, let's turn all my lights off. Wow, this is so cool. I can't wait to see them hatch with this light. So cool.